Okay, so let's talk about part two. Let's talk about you find a video here in your Zoom recordings trash that you want to recover, what to do in order to do that. District's advice is for us to be hosting our videos on Canvas Studio. So that's what I have opened up in my second tab here. So what the basic process is going to be downloading the files from Zoom and uploading the file to Studio. So let's go through that process. Let's find one of these that we want to save. In this case, some of these were from Catalyst. I'm going to save this Catalyst Zoom Room 2. I'm not sure which presentation this was for Catalyst, but let's say recover. And now when I do that, what I noticed is that it goes back to this Cloud Recordings tab, and it's silly because now I have to search for it. At least that's the only way that I have found. I don't know, maybe there's another way of doing that. But one of these here's the one that is more than a year old. So this is the one that I'm trying to recover. So that's the first challenge, is making sure that you identify the one that you want to recover. And then in the three-dot menu for that video, you're going to find the option to download. And notice it's going to download 12 files. That's because it's got the recording, it's got the audio, it's got the different gallery views. So go ahead and say yes to download those. We want to, that's fine. And in your browser, you're going to see that a bunch of downloads start to happen. And that's good. That's what you just asked it to do. In fact, I think that it said that there were how many files? Like 10 files or something. So those are all getting downloaded. Now, what I'm going to do is what you can do is open your downloads your downloads folder, which is here for me. And you can see, let's see, those were different ones. All the files that just got downloaded. And you can do this in order to figure out which one it is you're going to upload to Studio. So you want to choose one that is MP4. And let's see if we have, so we've got a few here that are MP4, and then it's going to be recording and gallery. So it looks like this one was on Speed Grader Tips. That's a video. That's the one that we're going to be uploading, this file. So next we go to Studio. Now that we've downloaded to our desktop, we go into Studio and we're going to say create. And then we're going to say add media. And by the way, let me show you how to get to Studio. If you haven't been here before, you're logged into Canvas and you go along this left navigation menu and you choose Studio. Once you're in Studio, you hit create, add media, and now you're going to browse for the file that you just decided you wanted to upload, that you just recently downloaded. So this is recording. I want recording and gallery. That way we also see the pictures of the speakers, and we hit open. And then this is going to, we hit open. And then this is going to upload to Studio. This is one that this is one that's been processing for a while because I was practicing doing this. But it was taking so long that I was like, I'm just going to go ahead and do it again and start recording. So this is one that maybe this one will be processed. Oh, this one was much faster maybe. So let me pause this video, and then once one of these is done processing, I'll show you how you can get the link to then share this video link. Instead of using the Zoom recording link, right now you're going to be using a Canvas Studio link. So I'll show you once it's ready how to get that public link that you can share with your audience or your students. Okay, this one that I started more recently finished quicker. It must be a smaller file. So this one is done, and now it's still showing me this. If you want to, let's refresh and see if it gives me a thumbnail of that one. Yeah. So now in order to share that link, you're going to go into your three-dot menu and you're going to say share media and go to links, create public link. And now here is your public link, and I just hit the copy button there. that you can share with other people. So now instead of the Zoom link that broke, here's your replacement link. So you can put it in your Canvas, you can put it in your email, you can put it wherever it was on your website or wherever that the link broke because the Zoom recording was more than a year old. Okay? And then you hit done. So that was part 2. That was downloading it from Zoom and locally identifying which file you were going to upload and then uploading it into Canvas Studio. That's one of the options a district recommends for saving those old, more than a year old Zoom recordings. Hope that helps everybody. Bye. And final thought on this process, don't forget to check the captions. So you will get an email saying that your captions in Canvas Studio, what does it say? It says are ready to be reviewed. So in order to review the captions as you've just uploaded a new video to Studio, you click on that thumbnail in order to open the video, and then underneath it you'll see captions. The good news is that you no longer have to request captions in Studio or publish them, but you do want to check them. And so in order to do that, you can see that the English captions are available. I just clicked on that English link, and you can go through and check for the accuracy of these captions. If you do have something that you need to edit, in this case, let's just say I wanted to take out some of these filler words just for clarity's sake. You can see that I could make that edit to the caption. It's automatically changing it, and then I just close. So you can go through and make any changes that you want, close those. Those are saved. Go back in. Those changes have been saved. I just wanted to make sure that you knew that captions do come over into Studio and that you can make edits in order to increase their accuracy there. So that's how to do that, an important part of this process as well. Okay, now bye.